Part 3, mind to hand to tool. As I was discussing in the last video, your imagination and creativity are two sides of the same coin. You might even think about it as a three-sided coin, where your ingenuity, imagination, and creativity are three sides of the same coin. And an additional factor to add on to all of the other factors that I've discussed so far is your attitude. It is your attitude from where your will to do something, your drive, and the amount of drive that you have, and the amount of will that you have to do something comes from your attitude. You aren't going to have any longevity without the right attitude and inspiration. So you might say that your attitude and inspiration, in a way, are two sides of the same coin. You might do and or create something good or great a few times, but then it fizzles out, which some people refer to as burnout, and then they drop it. They never pursue something. In the absence of the right attitude and having inspiration, it's going to hinder your potential. So that's why attitude and inspiration are huge factors. Okay. Now, more factors to add on to this list, and they are things which are related to things which are innate, instinctual, and intuitive to you, downstream from your biospirit. Things that have greater meaning, okay? Things that have greater meaning, things that have greater resonance are significantly more connected to things to which and from which you are going to derive that attitude and the inspiration from. You can get little bits outside of that, but the greater connectivity, if you will, is going to be the main driving force there. Okay, all of these things mentioned in mind to hand to tool. Your intelligence, your cognitive function, your conscience, your subconscious, character, personality, skill, talent, ability, capability, your experience. Experience counts, because if you've been doing something, you've dedicated and committed a certain time towards something, your experience comes into play. And inspiration, of course, which I've just talked about, and your attitude. And greater meaning and greater resonance. Things which are innate, intuitive, and instinctual to you. So I've added a few more to this list, and that's why I've done a part 3 here. And thus far, these are all the different factors that I have thought of in this slightly philosophical approach to mind, to hand, to tool.